In this video, I'll be breaking down how much you need to make in order to afford a 2022 Toyota Supra. But first, I've included some links to products in the description down below that'll help you maintain your vehicle's appearance and make you more money down the line when you eventually decide to sell it. There are 4 options that I will be going over today, and you can decide on which one suits you the best depending on how into cars you are. Some people just want a reliable form of transportation, and some are willing to sacrifice quite a lot in order to get the car that they really want. Stick around to the end of the video to find out which method would be best for your personal situation. Before I dive into the first rule, these videos take quite a lot of time and effort to make, so please click the like and subscribe button, comment down below what other vehicles that you would like to see. Starting with the Dave Ramsey rule, you must have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund built up. The vehicle can't be more than 50% of your gross annual income, and you must purchase it in cash. Given that the 2022 Toyota Supra starts at $43,540 if you're lucky enough to get it at MSRP, your annual gross income would need to be a minimum of $87,080. Ideally, it's nice to purchase a vehicle in cash as you would avoid having to pay interest and your insurance would be a little bit lower. But obviously, not too many people have $44,000 in cash they can just throw at a car. The next rule is the 24-10 rule, which is a bit more attainable than the Dave Ramsey rule and quite popular, so you may have heard of it. This states that you must put at least 20% down on a vehicle, you cannot finance it for more than 4 years or 48 months, and the payment can't be more than 10% of your monthly gross income. Given that the 2022 Toyota Supra has an MSRP of $43,540, you would need to put down $8,708. And with the average new vehicle interest rate of 3.86% and a 48-month term, this would bring your monthly payment to $784.29. Bankrate states that the average monthly insurance cost is about $148, but to be more accurate, use the Smart Financial link in the description below to find out exactly how much it would cost you to insure a 2022 Toyota Supra. This would bring your monthly total to $932.29, not including gas. Going back to the 24-10 rule, given your monthly cost would be $932.29, you would need a monthly gross income of $9,322.90, or 10 times your monthly payment. This would equate to an annual gross income of $111,874.80. Those first 2 rules are pretty difficult to achieve. You would assume that the average person wouldn't be able to follow these goals, which is why I've come up with my own. For my rule, you need to have at least 6 months emergency fund, invest 15% of your gross income into your 401k, and max out both your Roth IRA and your HSA if your company offers one. Yes, I know this might seem like a lot of saving, but I don't give you a monthly percentage rule that you have to stick to or to spend. So it really is up to you to decide if you want to put more of your money into a vehicle that you like driving, or if you want to put more on going out to eat or going on vacations, etc. The 6-month emergency fund ensures you're covered in the case anything wild happens, such as an injury, hospital bill, that sort of thing. And the investment portion gives you some financial security later in life when you'll need it most. The majority of people say, well, nothing's really guaranteed, and while that's definitely true, it's difficult to put a value on having peace of mind for yourself or your family's future. The final rule is the 1/10 rule, which was developed by Financial Samurai. This is a pretty popular blog, so there's a good chance you may have heard of it before. Personally, I think this is a good rule that the majority of people should follow if their main intention is to build wealth as quick as they can. It rarely allows you to purchase a new vehicle, but it does allow you to spend responsibly, reduce your financial car ownership stress, and increase your net worth drastically over time. It's a pretty straightforward rule. It states that you shouldn't spend more than 10% of your gross annual income on a vehicle. It can be new or old, but obviously for the vast majority of people, it would be used, as you would have to have a $450,000 a year income if you wanted to buy this Supra. And you must own the vehicle for at least 5 years, ideally more. The theory behind this is to minimize your financial stress and free up some money to invest in assets or opportunities that may come your way. It's much more stressful and difficult making life decisions when you're worried about payments each and every month. One of the biggest killers of building wealth are cars and car payments. Many people get upside down on a car payment and ending up losing loads of money. It's generally the most expensive thing that we buy that ends up going down in value. So if you think of investing as compounding interest and increasing your net worth over time, buying a vehicle that you can't afford does just about the opposite. A mistake like buying a vehicle you can't afford is going to set you back for years down the road, especially if you're younger. You have a ton of time to take advantage of that compound interest, and even a small amount of money will really go a long way over 35 years. If you're a younger person, play around with a compound interest calculator such as Bankrate or NerdWallet to see how much your investments may turn into the future. Again, take a look at that Smart Financial link down below. They price shop some of the nation's top insurance companies, such as Progressive or Allstate, etc., to find you the best deal. I've also included a Truebill link down there, and that gives you a good idea of what you're spending monthly in order to gauge what you would be able to afford, just to help you get a hold of your finances. Personal Capital is also a good one to use. I appreciate every one of you that stuck around to the end of the video. Also, take a look at some of those cleaning supplies that I've included down below. If your car's in good shape and you maintain it, you're going to get more money for it later down the road. I appreciate every one of you who stuck around to the end of the video. Please give it a like, subscribe, and leave any other suggestions you would like to see down below. And whichever one gets the highest likes